So got this light bar, and as I showed you previously, it's way too big. It's way too wide. That's my bad. That was like one of these buys where you see it and it's like you didn't read the details and you just pull the trigger. It's going back. I got another one coming Saturday, but I got these today, and these are the lights that are going to go onto the side of the roof rack. Got 4, so 2 for each side. I'll show you what they're going to do. So I'm thinking you're going to go right here, and I can aim them down whatever angle I want, and then the other one will be right here. Same deal. So that is the plan. 4 of these, 2 for each side. I'm going to go ahead and just get them mounted up. I'm not going to do any wiring tonight or anything like that. I'm just going to get them in place, zip tie the wires out of the way, and then this weekend I'll go ahead and do the wiring. I got a new light bar coming, a slim one from Colight, same brand that's the ditch lights on the hood of the Dakota. And so Saturday I'll be installing that, wiring it, and I'll do the wiring part on this as well. Okay, so what I've done here is I have combined the 2 front lights together as one, and the 2 rear lights together as one. So here's the wires coming from that one, here's the wires coming from that one. Okay, next I'm going to combine them into one, and then I will run a positive and negative inside the molding all the way down here, and you won't be able to see it. I already checked it out, and it's going to come down in here and inside to the switch box. Hopefully it's going to look clean. I think it will. I mean, you'll be able to see wires, but I'm going to make it so it's nice and tight. If you didn't know what to look for, you would have no idea. And so that's what I'm going to do right now. Get it plugged into the switch panel, and then I've got to go into my selector switch here inside the cab of the truck, and I'll get a label and I'll put it on there for these side lights. So when I turn these on, all 4 are going to come on at the same time. I thought about doing one, both sides individually, but I opted to just go with all of them coming on at the same time. So that's where I'm at right now. Let's get to it. All right. All right, I think we have a winner here. Look at that, huh? We get 4 and a 1. So I think that's gonna do real good. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of our electrician tape and tape those up, clean them up. Then I'm gonna combine these two and I'm gonna route them down into the engine compartment. That's what we're doing now. Certainly isn't perfect, but nobody's really even going to see that. So as long as it keeps the elements out, you know, I've got those shrink tubes on there so the water's not going to get in there anyway, but this just gives us another layer. Okay, so from there, I'm coming down here and into the engine. All right, so I have routed everything down. I've got it all under here. It comes out right here. I covered it in the I don't know, cable sheath cover, whatever you call it. I got to strip these wires back, and they are going to plug into this set right here, and that should be this one right here that I have blacked out. Should be that one. So I'll peel that sticker off. I'll put a new sticker on that will tell me that it's these lights right here. Once I do that, we'll flip the switch and see if we have lights. I'm very optimistic. I haven't had a failure yet doing these lights on any part of the rig. So got my fingers crossed. Hopefully this isn't the first time. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Tighten down. There we go. Man, I don't know about you. Southern Utah's been a beast this year. What do you know? That's awesome. There we go. Like I said, I've been lucky. I haven't had any not work when I've done this, and we have another success. So, got that part done. Well, I've got to get the label out of there and label it on my little selector panel inside the cab. But tomorrow I'm taking delivery of a Colight LED bar. I sent the big monstrosity back to Amazon. So I got a Colight, and it has amber, it has white, it has like 6 different settings. So I'm excited about it, and it wasn't that expensive. Of course, I'll put the links in the description below. But tomorrow I will be installing that, and yeah, I think that my lighting will be finished at that point. There won't be any more that I'll do. I might put some rock lights underneath or something like that, but for the most part I think that it's done. So anyway, I'm done here tonight. I'll bring it back tomorrow and we'll get that bar light installed. It's going right there. See you in the morning. Well, it looks like the light bar just got here. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what it looks like. There you go. All right, there you go. Look at how thin that is. This has white and amber. It's got like 6 different settings. Vented in the back to keep it cool. It's so light. So light too. All right, cool. What else we got in here? Mounting hardware. That should be it. And it is. Awesome. Well, the only thing I got to do now is get it up on the truck and come up with a strategy to mount it. It's just going to sit right up here somehow. I think that for what I want, this is a perfect size. So. All right, so I've got the wires routed. Come along right here, and then I've set them down the same place where I did all the wiring on the other lights. I got them coming down the same place. I got them going down the, we call it the molding. I got going down the molding. And I got it coming out right here. Pop the hood, and I'll just run this the same way I did with the other ones. But like I said, I got some switching around to do, but I'll go ahead and do that when I get done. I'll bring you guys in and we'll see if the sucker lights up, huh? All right, well, installation is complete. I've got everything labeled. Okay, this is the light bar. Light. Side lights. Long ones. Hey, it's been a success. I'm happy about it. Next thing to do is to show you unnecessary drone footage and see how these bad boys are going to shine at light, and show you how these bad boys are going to shine at night. And also to tell you my next project is Case's solar panel up on the roof, because why have a roof rack if you're not going to put anything on it, right? So stay tuned for that. That's next. we go. What do you guys think? All right, guys, well, that's a wrap on this Hooke Road rooftop rack. The installation of the rack itself and the lights, I think it turned out really good. Super pleased with it. I'll give you one more look here while we're outdoors. Super happy how it turned out once again. What a gorgeous day today. Look at this. This is the Dino Cliffs just outside of St. George. Can't ask for a much better day than today. So one last time, these lights right here are by a company called Nilight. They're cheap, I know, but they work. This is by Colight LED. Both of these were purchased on Amazon. I think this was $104 after taxes and everything. This was $22 for the 4-pack. I know, crazy. I figured if they suck, then I can replace them and not feel bad. This is by Hooke Road, and that was for a Toyota Tacoma quad cab. And I didn't have to mod the back bracket at all, but y'all saw how I had to cut, bend, and weld the front bracket to get it to sit down. And these rails are by Yakima. And really the whole key to the whole thing to make it be able to work is these Yakima rails. And I believe these rails, I'll put a link in the description. I want to say that it was like 170 bucks for the rails. And of course I did the rib nuts and all of that, which went into the, I'll put all the links in the description, and that way you guys can see and check on that stuff for yourself. But anyway, once again, that's a wrap. Had a blast. Hope you liked the video. And with that, we'll see you on the road.